In the past couple of minutes, you see these the military vehicles. They are circling. They are trying to get that crowd out. They're trying to push people back right now. They just started driving up just as you came to us right here. And of course, that crowd is getting a little bit closer. They're standing that front line. I want you to take a look over here, though. Take a look over here. So these businesses over here, they've just started breaking into those. They're trying to get inside. Some of them have been able to go inside. Just for your frame of reference, this is McCormick Seafood on the left right here, and then all of those businesses down there. You see that they have spent spray paint on some of them. They have broken into some of the glasses, and it seems to be pretty far down the street. We continue to hear breaking into the glasses, into the building. Right.
Peaceful protest. Why are you doing all the violence?
They are backing up right now. Again, it's been kind of some of this random running that just kind of breaks out every once in a while. A couple of people start taking off running, and other people will take off. And as you can see right there, you can probably see if we zoom in a little bit, you can see that there are officers. There are they are standing at that line right under the Marietta street sign right there. They're trying to push the crowd back as far as possible, as far as they can do so right now. And there's still a large crowd out here. There is still a lot of people that have really covered the road of Marietta Street. And you can see all the kind of chaos. There's a trash can being drug right there, right now. We've been seeing a lot of that, a lot of street signs and poles and gates and trash cans that have been vandalized. They've been picked up, they've been thrown. Just a few minutes ago, we did see a couple of people handing out rocks to some of the protesters right here. And I do just want to say, Attorney Gerald Griggs, who was helped put some of these protests together, he tweeted out not too long ago that the official protest is over. It ended at Centennial Park not too long ago. So these are just kind of people who, have stayed behind. They didn't go with that original group back over to Centennial Park. They've continued to stay out here. We have actually seen, there's a parking lot right here where we've actually seen more people park in the last hour and get out and come. And it seems they're just coming to join whatever is happening right now. And you see people up there. We've heard several shots where they're firing tear gas into the crowd. They have put out the police car right there. So it seems like this is just kind of spread out across this road right now as they're actually trying to hand out milk right now, just in case some people do get tear gassed here in a few minutes. And we have seen there's ambulances, there's fire trucks that are actually getting out here right now. And the interesting part is that there are actually still people protesting farther back. There are people who are still, they're still chanting and they're still trying to hold a peaceful protest. And then it seems to be that this group up here is kind of more involved in the vandalizing and the rioting at this point. But again, just to update you, there have been several businesses like McCormick Seafood that has been broken into. The glass has been shattered. You can actually probably see a pretty clear shot right now of the glass broken on that seafood restaurant right there at the corner of Marietta Street. And you see, yeah, you hear that. That is probably right next to the Omni Hotel is where that glass is being broken over there. And they have been moving kind of down that street. They've already spray painted in those areas around the building over there. And again, they're spread out all across from Ted Turner right now, Centennial Park, and then going further down that way. And again, they're just standing there. You see the military presence right there. They're just standing there. We can't obviously hear if they're saying anything to the crowd. You do see the police officers right there with the barricades, trying to keep people from moving back that way. We're going to send it back to you guys there right now as we continue to watch what happens out here.
All right, Hope, thank you. You're talking about protesters behind you. How is that defined? What do you mean by that? Is behind you? Are they milling about, or are they just sort of waiting? Can you explain what you're seeing behind you?
So there have been a couple of people, you just to kind of show, and there is a police line over here as well. These are all the people who just have kind of moved back. They kind of just been standing here. Every once in a while they continue to chant, they continue to sing, and they've just kind of been standing here really the whole time since this all started, and they haven't really moved. A couple of people have come out of that main group over there to join them over here, and I again apologize if you heard any profanity there. But they've come back over here, and again, they're still peacefully protesting by just holding up signs, which is just just quite a sight to see that this is happening right here, and then you literally turn around and you see military, and then we actually just see a bus. A bus just pulled up right there, right behind the two military-style vehicles. You see a large bus that just pulled up. So it's quite a contrast to see people on one side that are holding up signs with Black Lives Matter, and then you turn around and directly on the other side, you see that this crowd has kind of gotten out of control and that businesses are being broken into, and that now that those screams and chants are starting to get a little bit louder there.